Hey everyone, Kirsten and Jeannie here. We're so excited to have you. Today we're so excited to talk to you guys about video marketing. It really is amazing because video marketing allows you to do what we call content marketing. It's a way for you to bring your voice to the marketplace so that people get to know you. When they watch your videos, they will often like you, and that helps them build trust with you. So video is just an amazing medium for content creation. The other thing is you can also take the content in your video and repurpose it into a blog post. For those of you that love to write a blog post, I bow down to you because I would much rather do a video. I am not a writer, but then with the magic of technology and a little artificial intelligence, our virtual assistant can take the videos that we do and turn them into blog posts. Back in 2006, it was really just YouTube, right? That was really it. That was where you did video, was YouTube. And it really started to change. Facebook wants video, LinkedIn wants video, Instagram wants video, TikTok, Snapchat. Video has become the main source of content. So the way people want to take in and learn information is video. And video is even in things like sales letters and newsletters. So first of all, let's just talk about YouTube. So YouTube is a search engine, and it's the second largest search engine out there. It's owned by Google, which is the first largest search engine. And you might be thinking, why do I care about that? If you have a website, you know how hard it can be to rank a website because there's so much competition when it comes to websites. But it's really important. Like Google wants original content. That's why we repurpose our videos into blog posts. Google is going out and looking for things. Somebody asks a question, and Google has a job, and that job is to find out who has the best information on that topic and put it in front of the person that's searching for that topic. And how do I keep them on my platform? Because remember, Google has AdSense, YouTube has ads. So Google and YouTube want you to stay on the platform as long as possible. If you're utilizing SEO, search engine optimization, which is a lot easier, in my opinion, on YouTube than it is on a website, then you're able to find your people because they're looking for questions that you can answer for them. So that's why we think YouTube is so amazing, is the search engine side. But there's also another reason, and the fact is that it's evergreen. And what I mean by that is, if we post a story or you post a reel, put it up there and it's gone. Where if we put a really good video on YouTube, it can still get traction years later. Next time you guys search for something, a couple things to look for. If you're searching in Google for something, look and see how many videos pop up. Because Google more and more often now shows YouTube video content to answer the question that you're asking. The other thing is when you're looking at YouTube and you're searching for something, look at how old some of those videos are. We were looking for something the other day and the first video that popped up was 10 years old. That's a good ROI on your time recording that video. It's still working for you a decade. It's pretty impressive. So it has like a long lifespan. And if it's still answering questions that people are asking, they're still going to find it. And it really allows you to find some great topics that maybe have older videos that are in your niche that you could record videos that are similar to those and grab that traffic, which we talk a lot more about that. Jeannie, do you want to jump in there and say anything about that so far?
Yeah, finding the right titles for your videos and the right topics to talk about is so much easier on YouTube than it is anywhere else. You can pick a topic and write a blog post on it and cross your fingers and hope for the best. And there are some great little things that you can do. There's a little software, free softwares that you can use to help you better understand what people are looking for when they go on YouTube. I think that's phenomenal because sometimes we just start with an empty slate and we're not quite sure where to go. But this actually says, yes, here is how many people have searched for this topic this month. So I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah. And it's really funny because some of our clients do their own title research and some of them have the virtual assistants do it for them. And so usually what we recommend when we're teaching our clients how to do this is we recommend you learn how to do your first few titles so you understand the process. And then if you want your virtual assistant to take over, that's fine because we train them the same way we train our clients on finding titles. I still do most of our title research because I just enjoy it. It's interesting when you've got a topic and then you can see how many people are looking for that topic, or you can see what other content's out there and you can see how old is that content. And is there a space for you to fit yourself in there and start coming up first?
Video actually builds relationships with people. And Kirsten's going to tell you in a minute a story about her mortgage company. But basically, it lets people see who you are as a person, seeing someone talking to you, seeing how passionate they are about what they do and how much they want to help you and how they can help you, and understanding what they have up in their brain that they can share with you. I didn't want to do video in the beginning. I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't want to talk to a little light that came on. After lots of practice practice, we, along with our marketing virtual assistants, figured out the best way and the easiest way for us to make that happen. And when you remember that the topics you're talking about are the things that you know, that you love, that you already talk about all the time, you just don't have it recorded and on a channel. It's absolutely something that you shouldn't worry about, that you should test yourself a little bit, stretch yourself a little bit, because it just really can make such a huge difference.
The first video I did was really just because I was tired of saying the same thing over and over again. When people applied for a mortgage, I would go over on the phone with the person. We need your last 2 W-2s. We need bank statements for the last 3 months. We need all pages. Even if page 7 is blank, we still need it. And then I would get off the phone and I would send them a detailed checklist, and they would come in with only a partial amount, about 73% of the documents that we needed. So the first video we did was literally just so I could send this video to people so that I could tell them what to bring. And so it was literally like, we need your last 2 years of W-2s. If you're self-employed, we need your self-employed taxes and your personal taxes. We need your bank statements for 3 months, all pages. If page 7 is blank, the underwriter doesn't know that. So that was like the whole premise of that first video. It was just to solve a problem. But then what happened was we went on to do videos on what's the difference in an appraisal and a home inspection. I know one of our loan officers did a video on APR, which is annual percentage rate. But he said, if you want, APR stands for a pretty good rate. And if you want one, you need to call me. So just like a lot of joking, and we had a lot of fun with it. We just did all kinds of topics. We did some interviews style videos as well. And what we found was people, when they came into the office, they already knew us. So a lot of times it was a little bit uncomfortable because they're coming in as if they're really connected to you and you're kind of meeting them for the first time. And so you're going through your head thinking, how do I know this person? Or you're trying to figure out how to place them. And the reality is you spoke to them on the phone, but because they've watched so many of your videos, they're very connected to you. I think if your desire to help people exceeds your fear, you'll totally be successful, right? So either you have to let your desire to help and serve, or you have to let your fear run you. And that's something we talk a lot about in our program, is how to overcome that fear and how to push through those doubts and those insecurities. So on our channel, we primarily have 3 different types of videos. So the first video is what we call a talking head video. Me talking about a topic, and maybe Jeannie talking about a topic. Sometimes it may be both of us talking about a topic, but they're basically talking head videos. The other style of videos that we have are tutorial videos. Jeannie does amazing tutorials on technology, things like Canva. And so she gets on there and shares her screen and tells people step by step how to do things. We've just recently started doing shorts. I think we have 3 up so far. And shorts are where instead of shooting your video vertical, you shoot it horizontal, and it has to be under 60 seconds.
Hang on, you did it the opposite. So normally you record horizontal.
In vertical.
So for shorts, you have to do vertical.
Set it backwards. I'm consistently dyslexic on every topic.
Yes, you are.
So it's a lot of fun to think about the type of content, but there's other type of content you can do. So if you wanted to do just an interviewing style, we've had clients who said, I don't feel comfortable just talking to a camera. That's great. Who could you interview? Who can you talk to about different topics that serve your clients? On these Tuesday talks, sometimes it's just Jeannie and I, but a lot of times we're interviewing guests, and that is so much fun. The other thing you can do is you can do animated videos. So if you absolutely didn't want to be on camera, it is something you can do because there's so much awesome software out there that like got that hand that's drawing all the pictures. And of course, YouTube, you can go live. Like we've got clients who are like, I'm really good live and I just like doing things on the fly. Well, great. Do your YouTube videos live and then have your virtual assistant repurpose it and do all the things that we talk about in our marketing strategy. So again, it's changed so much over the past few years that there really is a way for everyone to find a way to work with it.
Yeah, and there's other things you can do too. You can do a PowerPoint. I always feel more comfortable if I have bullet points in front of me, so that I can remember what different points I wanted to make. But you can also do a combination. Maybe at the beginning it's you and you are talking about the most interesting part of the topic. Then you go to a PowerPoint, then you go to an animation. So there's lots of different ways to piece something together to make it fun and interesting.
And I think that's what's cool. It's not one size fits all, right? When you first start out, you usually pick one style and then you can evolve that style into different things. I think that's what most people do. And it's really fantastic. So after we move past YouTube and why that's so important, we consider YouTube the place place to start. And then those videos that you do on YouTube can be repurposed for all of your other platforms.
That's probably one of the things that we love most about YouTube is that, let's say you make a 5-minute video, an 8-minute video. There is a ton of content in there that you can have your virtual assistant just cut out 15 seconds, 30 seconds, because maybe the topic was the top 3 ways to use video marketing. So I could use like tip number 1, and that can be a video. Remember, you can use these on all the platforms. So think about it as you record one really juicy video. It's got lots of good information in it. And then you have someone else do all the mechanics, the tech stuff, and break it up into different pieces and use it on all those platforms.
I think what is so amazing too is that we forget you can either work in your business or on your business, right? As an entrepreneur, you only have so many hours in the day. And if you've just started your business, you might be wearing every hat under the sun. If you've been running your business for a while, you realize there's certain tasks that I should not be doing. And a lot of that is what we give off to our virtual assistants, to our marketing virtual assistants. And I was joking the other day, I think I've done a video on this, but someone was like, what does that mean working on your business versus in your business? And versus in your business is where you earn a paycheck, right? Working on your business is how you build your empire. And so I always think about the strategy is building the empire side. So we love helping our clients come up with a unique strategy that's ideal for them, with video marketing is the headline. And then from there, we talk about how they can have someone else do the in the business part, because video editing and production work, repurposing content, setting up emails to go out, that's all working in your business, but it's probably not the best thing for you to be doing in your business. So it just makes sense to hire someone else to do that for you, especially when you can outsource it overseas. It is so affordable.
Yeah, because you want to be the one who's putting the strategy together, the big thinker, the one who's talking to prospective clients to bring them into the business, the one who's working with the clients who are already in the business. I wanted to swing back actually to blog posts and emails, because I want you to know that, let's say you've done a great video, you've uploaded it to your YouTube channel, and you've repurposed it on all your social platforms, and now you're ready to do a blog post on it. You can take the transcription and help write that blog post. You can also use artificial intelligence. There's some amazing AI softwares out there that can help you. And then you can actually take a code from YouTube and embed the video into your blog post. The blog post is giving your video some exposure, but it's also like people will go to the blog post and they're going to see your video. The other thing is make sure that you're sending that out in your email. And again, when it shows up to them and they click on it, it goes right to your YouTube channel. So you're giving your YouTube channel some great exposure as well and getting people somewhere where you want them to be.
And the biggest one is it actually generates leads. Let's face it, it's marketing just for the fun of marketing. Like we talk about blog posting and emails and all of that. Like the reality is it going to do what I need it to do? Is it going to generate leads? And is it going to help people like and trust me? And the answer to that is yes. I think that's the simple answer, is that videos working for you 24/7 are going to change your business.
And we have a client who just the other day said, I had someone who needed my help, but she was looking at a whole bunch of other people because there are a lot of people in my industry who do a similar thing than I do, but she saw my videos. So she called me. Just by doing those, she had a competitive advantage over somebody else.
And she flat out told her the reason why I chose you was because of your video. And I think at the time, this was Bonnie. We've got a video recording of her talking about that, but I want to say at the time she had 15 subscribers. Something like that, right? Really low.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how that video changed, helped that person to see who she was and realize that, hey, this is someone I could connect with and I trust and I could listen to this person. I think they could help me to get healthy and lose the weight that I want to lose.
You have to remember that social media is kind of a hit or miss, if you will. You don't know when people are on. You don't know when the platform decides to show your post or not. So email, and that you have a greater chance because you're sending it into their inbox, and most people are in their inbox all the time.
And we didn't even talk about the fact that once you get comfortable in video, then you're more likely to create video lead magnets. So if you wanted to do a little mini course or a training, you become comfortable doing your weekly videos, and then you feel comfortable moving into those types of things as well, which again, make a huge difference as far as conversion rate when it comes to your marketing.